guess we don't have to change that because it fucking works.
Look at Eric showing up like literally like bam.
I missed the Bronson. Because guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Back by unpopular demand.
True.
Us motherfuckers!
Us.
That energy. I've missed it. Punk, where's the Bronson stash? That thing made me really fucking happy.
I shaved it off today because I got tired of looking like a pedophile. Listen, I will say, hold on. All right. So this last weekend, I got to sell water at a Renaissance festival all weekend, and fucking just water and soda. You would know, like, oh, dude, you could do so much better with your fucking no, bro, dude. I made so much goddamn money. I think I would have made more if I didn't have a disgusting looking pedo stash of epic proportions. So I'm hoping maybe next weekend it'll be better.
That's why you sold so much. The stash has power, my friend.
I think so. I think you're right.
Especially like when I'm doing sales, like when I'm door knocking, people don't shut the door in my face because they open it and they're just like,
dude, there's.
You see a tumbleweed pass behind us, and they're not sure. They're not sure if they close the door. If I'll just start shooting.
They're not sure. If you got a 6-iron in a spurt your boots.
Yeah, dude. I'm rolling in. I'm rolling into fucking net sales, baby. But so tonight, just a quick rundown. Carl has a fantastic topic for us, but first, I think we should touch on some very light airsoft shit since we are still airsoft.
Since the majority of you are still airsofters and nerds, then I guess we'll start off with whatever it is that you want to hear.
A good segue about the Renaissance Fair that you were just talking about is Overwatch Tactics, Conquest of Avalon 5, 6? Is it 6?
14.
78. It's coming up. It's coming up, unfortunately, the same weekend as American Milsim Reindeer Games, but circumstances, will circumstance, and unfortunately they're competing businesses, so everyone getting super butthurt about that. It is what it is. Shit happens. It's unfortunate.
It is airsoft. It is airsoft, and that is what happens in airsoft. Boys just get.
It's unfortunate for me, especially because I haven't missed a Reindeer Games in like 8 years. I'm gonna miss it for the first time because I'm gonna go to Avalon because I already committed to that. But on top of that,
brother,
Avalon coming up.
I'm going to tell you about all the reasons why. Reindeer Games is going to be the best that you've ever had. Okay, bro. Listen, brother.
It is a good event. It's a phenomenal event. I always have a good time. So if you're going to it, Godspeed. Good luck.
Blow your mind.
We have Copperhead coming up in the beginning of next month into this month. What's up, Daniel? We're going to be rolling to that, Corey and I, and we're going to have some guests. And then let's see, what else do we have airsoft related? Oh yeah, they released a fucking P90 instead of an Scar H for some unknown fucking reason. Nobody knows why they would release a P90 and not a Scar H. You can't do anything with the mags. The trigger sucks. It's ugly as shit, and it's like this big. Nobody wanted a P90. Nobody wanted it, except for a couple weed people. And yeah, I know. Props to them for creating or for putting out a quality off-in product. I do hope that they release the Scar H. I do hope they release some of the other cool shit that F and Herdstall has. What's up, Austin Flores? But I just have no interest in the P90, but I'm glad people are happy. Navrich released his version of it, which is the same fucking, but you're never happy.
I'm not fucking happy. Bullshit.
But as far as airsoft goes, that's really all I got. I haven't been able to play in a hot minute. Gonna really be excited to play at Copperhead, so we'll hopefully see some of you dorks there.
It's going to be like the Lollapalooza of airsoft. Literally everybody and their grandmother's going, except me. I'm not going.
Oh, it's upsetting.
I know.
Same. Also same.
I'm gonna miss you guys.
It's hard. Okay. Corey and I will be derpy enough for everyone.
And I just need you to punch that one guy right in his fucking throat, please. You know who I'm talking about.
What if I run really fast, jump, and give him the old fucking V and bean?
Just do it. Right in the chest, right in the sternum.
Just try to make up with my butthole in his mouth.
Just woo!
Bring the but we did kind of like a pre-record show that didn't end up super hot, so I didn't post it. But
give him the old Hershey kiss.
Corey and I and our boy Mendoza, who is always a fucking gem, And Wayne Gaspin and the crew from White Wolf Media or White Wolf Studios were also part of another movie project.
Yes.
You want to talk about that a little bit, Corey?
Again?
Yeah, do it again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, we didn't release the last episode, so this is all news to them.
It
A
was
guy that was in kind of the same situation as me, directing, writing for the first time, saw some of our Siege content and got a hold of our crew, and I ended up coming on as a co-director. Wayne DP'd it. He was the director of photography, and then White Wolf came in and helped produce it with their team of guys. So it was a really cool deal. Cole and I hopped on a plane and flew out to Salt Lake City and then drove into Ogden, which both of those locations are amazing.
so pretty out there.
Yeah. I mean, if you like mountains, if you're weird like that.
Wow.
Ground go
Yeah.
up.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
know.
was not
It was
used
weird.
to-
I couldn't see the horizon for 1,000 miles.
I can't
No,
see Louisiana
now
from
you
my
have
house.
a
What
reference
the
point,
fuck?
though.
Yes.
Now you know which way is which.
Yeah, kind of. But anyway, we filmed out there for 5 days. It was awesome. We shot with blanks, which was a first on film for me, and they are amazing. And then
Incredible.
we wrapped, and I got COVID. So good time.
And that's all I will
And
say.
I got it bad.
The two biggest thing about the Blink fires are three biggest things. It's the coolest fucking shit in the world. We had a dude named, he goes by Scotty Gadgets on Instagram. He was the armorer. That kid was on his shit, constantly checking guns, putting barrel flags in, putting flags out, checking mags, checking rounds over and over and over and over and over again to a really like almost annoyingly repetitive degree, but it made sense. They're super, super fucking fun. But the thing that really tripped me out is how much Ogdenites did not give a fuck. There's one point where I don't want to talk about the plot too much. There's one point where we're like in a very central location in downtown Ogden, just ripping fucking rounds in public, like not in full view, but like guys are screaming and like pretend to be shot. People are walking with their kids down the street, like not even looking, not even giving a fuck. Like the detective that came down and was like our police liaison from Salt Lake City was like, yeah, man, I'll never get used to this shit.
Yeah, we did a really good job of running a safe set for what we were doing.
Yeah.
I mean, police were on site. Police were constantly notified. We were in contact with their dispatch. And like he said, Scotty was our armor the whole time we were out there, and he was just double and triple checking everything. So it was really cool.
Scotty killed it. And again, it's always a fun time making movies with you guys. Again, I will say a million times it's more fun than airsoft for me at this point. Actually got to act a little bit, which is cool. Got to work with Mendoza, which is always my favorite fucking thing in the world.
It's really like if you didn't play airsoft, I think making movies would seem like a really goofy concept, but it's such a small step to go from being an airsofter to acting in a movie, especially if it's like a tactical type film, because you're already pretending to be something you're not. You already have all the gear, all the stuff to dress up for it. It's just a matter of showing up and being willing to work, and you can do it. So it's not impossible. Yeah.
Dude, and Mendoza just always fucking looks cool. We gotta get that dude on the show.
Yes.
Let him come in and talk about Inglewood and all the other shit that he's doing, because he's like a real fucking actor.
Yeah. We're gonna try to slap together something cool at Copperhead. We'll see.
Oh fuck yeah, dude. But off of that topic, because so Siege is just kind of at the 90% mark, right?
Yeah, it's
close.
I mean, we've done everything we can do on our end. Sound has it, and then once sound is done, it'll be just a matter of marketing and releasing. So VFX are done. Everything looks great. We've messed around with a couple sample color grades. They all look good. So we're just gonna pick one, and then it's all sound, man. And that's the one thing that I know absolutely nothing about. I can dabble in VFX, color grading, editing, all that stuff, but when it comes to sound, I'm lost in the sauce. So
yeah, I can only imagine how much time and effort it takes in editing, because Jason sent me a quick clip from Ten of Swords, and it fucks. It's like 5 seconds or like 3 seconds long, and I was like, oh
yeah.
shit.
And the color
I can't wait
looks
to see
great.
this.
So
Oh my god.
yeah, we were using a new set of lenses that were super expensive and super awesome.
Well, Wayne's a master, dude. He was taking photos with his phone on set that I dare anyone with $1,000 worth of equipment. Well, he had tens of $1,000 worth of equipment, but he was taking photos with his phone that, like, I dare anybody with a real setup to beat. It was insanity.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I know I mean, obviously my projects lately I do are not that extensive, but I mean, for me, like the average cinematic video I do, 1 minute is about 2 to 3 hours worth of work.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. So take note, kiddos. Fucking tip your editors. Jesus Christ.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was told, of course we had people that did it for us, but pretty much the going rate for an editor is about $100 a minute. A finished
Don't
minute.
tip your directors though. Just yeet monster cans.
That's
at 'em.
exactly what I charge.
No, definitely pay your directors the most. Non-biased opinion. My directing career has netted me about negative $7,000 so far. So yes,
couple of friendships, 7,000 sounds like a small.
yeah,
price.
and a couple friendships.
Oh, that's it's gonna cost a couple more after that trip to Copperhead because we're roadieing it again.
Yes.
Are you towing the toy hauler?
Oh yeah, we're staying in the toy hauler and we're taking the razor out. It's gonna
Yeah.
be fun. We're gonna go run around out in the desert.
God, Copperhead's always such a blast.
Yes, it is the most fun event by far, even if the game itself sucks. It's always fun.
It's been really good the last couple of times. It was really good the first time. I think it was the second one I went to that wasn't super hot, but the last one was a lot of. Or no, it was the last one that wasn't super hot. The one before that was really fucking fun, and the one before that was insanely fucking fun, and the last one was kind of.
I had a good time.
It was fun with you guys.
Yeah.
It's more of a I'm there for the people game.
Yes.
There are some places I'll go because it
yeah,
actually
yeah.
plays well and it's fun to play. Copperhead does most of the time also, but the little block party that goes on in the houses afterwards, that's where it's at.
It's gonna be weird being at that thing sober this time.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird with Punk and Carl being
I
douchebags
know.
and not going.
No, what the fuck? There's
I'm
a rumor
sorry.
that Cass may be going. So
I actually, it's insane how many people have hit me up going, "Hey, dude, Copperhead, bro, you going?" I'm like, "No,
Bruh.
man, bruh."
Gotta
are you coming to Avalon?
Avalon, when is Avalon again?
Like December?
Go look at the AMS schedule for reindeer games.
Yeah. No, bro.
That'll tell you.
I'm gonna tell you again. This is how reindeer games is gonna be. It's gonna blow you away.
Yeah. I need to make it out to Avalon. I've tried twice and I failed both times. I have a new schedule now. I'm off every weekend.
Somebody got the promotion.
Nice.
Somebody's a detective now, solving all the crimes, or at least
November
9%.
12th, Brandon Wilbanks with the fucking save. November 12th. We should know that.
But we don't.
We should, but we fucking don't.
You know what? I think I'm gonna. I would like to make that one a priority
Same.
because I really do like coming out to Avalon, and then Soda always pulls me aside and he's like, "Oh, bro, I'm gonna tell you about some bullshit," and then we have a good time. I really do like Avalon.
I've only been
That-
to one
that-
of Soto's games, and it was one of the I had probably the most fun I had
It's
in a couple
un-
years playing that game.
It's
The,
not.
Overwatch
It's
game.
not. It's not for the hardcore. It's not. But it's a fun fucking time. If you
It's
want real mills, if you want mill sim, go to Reindeer Games. If you want to have a fuck off good time playing airsoft, go to Conquest of Avalon.
Yeah, if you want to dress in stupid ass costumes and kind of just have a good time at a Renaissance festival and shooting each other like that's you can't do any better.
And it's
Aside
like 30 minutes from my house. So.
Yes, Aaron, we are live. Life just
We
kind
missed
of
you.
simultaneously kicked all of us in the nuts.
We almost made it a full podcast without mentioning Faded Pilot. My God, what is wrong with us?
I still have that shield in my garage. I still play with it every time I go out there.
Bro, that shield's
He goes, "Can I still lift it?" Yeah, okay, I'm still good.
Yeah. Yes.
But so Carl actually brought in a wonderful topic that I think relates to everybody. Everybody in the chat, at least.
This is a subject that actually Eric and I were talking about earlier today because I know he gets it and a lot of people don't. And I'm not going to go to like the super deep levels that me and Eric are in
Fuck it.
for it. But
get
I
deep.
also,
Balls
people
deep,
need to
John.
understand what's going on here. So my big thing lately, sitting back and doing as much media work as I've done, is that people are not for their community. They're in like these cliques, or they have a really hard time basically not posting other people's content, because that is different from sharing. Just to be clear, one, sharing other people's content and posting their content that they made on your page without claiming it are two very different things. So I'm talking about sharing. Okay. The big thing I posted today on my Instagram that actually started getting a lot of heat from a lot of different people was the idea that I'll read it word for word so everybody knows. Everybody knows. What I posted was a comment I found in an article about literally content creation and growing it. Okay. And this is from a positive mindset, which basically says, my 2 cents, so long as original content has high quality and provides value to your target audience, I don't think sharing others' content will water down your own content. Whether it's your own content or others, its audience finds it valuable, hence it's the same, so it's a win-win. Now, with that note, a lot of people don't understand the true concept of that, and let me explain. People, when they claim that an art, a creator is for the community, there are still ways that I think you can, because Eric in our messages earlier today made a perfect example of that, where it's a world that social media is. It can be fake, and it can also be a dog versus a dog eats dog kind of world, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my point on this is that there's nothing wrong with sharing your competition's work. Okay.
No,
there is nothing wrong with that. That is supporting your community. That is about, and there's a difference between taking advantage of your community and sharing it. And let me explain that. So, or supporting it, right? So I would say an example of supporting your community is exactly what I said, is you go on, you share other people's work, your direct competition, you like what they're doing, you like their style, and you move on. Okay. There's a difference where you claim that you're for the community and then start taking advantage of people's content and also profiting from it to the point where you're basically not giving back, and you claim you're for the community page. That's the big thing. And you're not making products for the community, or you're not tributing at all, right? Even though you're a community based or repost page. That's why I'm not a big fan of them, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I
hate reposting.
Yeah.
Airsoft World, fucking whoever the fuck these. I can't tell you how many times I've seen photos of me while scrolling, and it's on somebody else's page. I'm not tagged. Nobody's fucking has any idea, and it's usually not even related to airsoft. It's some fucking military dick suck page, and I'm I was an intel dork in the Navy. I at no point in time was firing fucking guns at anybody.
I wonder though. I wonder if there's some creators that don't mind it, because I think it does grow some pages.
Let me explain. We're going to get into the subconscious levels of it.
If you're tagged on it,
I think
we're
getting way too deep.
I think the quagmire has begun. But here's in my mind a real.
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Here's to make sure I'm tracking. So, real easy example of this for me is KDBA Fight Night in SoCal tournament, hosted by the Slaughter Project. This fucking beautiful bastard right here below me. Corey shared the thing being hey, Slaughter Project, love this shit. Put it on our stories. There's a difference between that, which is supporting the community, supporting our friend, and what airsoft.world does, where they just throw up fucking everyone else's photos, or throw up photos of fucking hot girls, or throw up photos of whatever, and get likes and follows for themselves and contribute nothing to the community and contribute nothing to the people who made the original content. But there's a difference with that too, where you have Women of Airsoft, which is a page that is generally very well liked by the girls that they throw their stuff up and share, and they usually
not just girls,
reposted
people
by
in general.
people.
Carl, if you don't mind, I think I have
shared on Women of Airsoft, by the way.
Neither have I.
It's really upsetting. It's sexist, really.
I do have an example that I think would kind of correlate with what you're talking about.
Sure.
When you said that you are totally cool with sharing your direct competition's content. To me, that is along the same lines as you have your local for anybody who in the chat who airsoft. It's like this: you have two neighboring airsoft stores, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have two indoor facilities, and both are each other's competition. Instead of talking shit about that other guy, you know, and creating some weird like riff that the community can get on, be like, oh yeah, that store sucks. No, that fucking store sucks. Blah, 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 blah. You're like, no, hey man, like another place you want to go play might be a little bit closer to you is this other field. These guys got a cool setup.
Boom.
These guys got their own shit. Like, listen, no, hey, go check them out. See, you know, like have fun, diversify. And then somebody goes, yeah, your competition told me to come here and check this place out. And they're gonna be like, hold up, what the fuck? It's
Exactly.
it just takes competition out of it, because now you're
healthy competition.
Right. There's a
Yes.
healthy competition, and that I'm not going to say that doesn't create competition. It just creates a different style of competition.
It creates healthy, friendly
Right.
rivalry that we're like
Because
a non-toxic.
Frenemies.
There's a way
Frenemies.
to like do better and be competitive, but still bring up your competition at the same time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a reason why Indian chiefs get like touch an enemy in a time of war without killing them. You know, like there is a line. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know. Like when you were saying like, why do people feel it's weird to do that? I don't think it's weird at all. I'll let you continue. Keep going.
I'm for it.
Yeah,
So,
no,
basically,
keep going.
My point is now we're going to get into the subconscious level of it.
Oh,
So
boy.
what I wrote after I basically took this screenshot and wrote the original statement I found in this article says this: I see a lot of sharing and not sharing from both sides. In media, you live in a lifestyle of seeing the small, fine details. So you notice people's actions too. What I mean by that is that I see people that want to repost only certain things, right? Or not at all. They will only reshare their own work that gets reposted by another page, or their direct homies, with not their direct competition, right? So basically, my assumption from that is I can basically tell you from my perspective, I already am thinking of how this person is, of how open-minded they are for the community based off of what they share. Just by looking at what you're doing. Isn't that wild?
Brandon highlighted a comment of his talking about there's enough support in our community to build everybody. And he's right. There is.
Correct.
Now, that being said, media in Airsoft specifically is seems to me like a really cutthroat kind of deal, because you've got all these different media sources that go to events to take pictures, and event hosts will only repost like one or two of them, maybe. And it always seemed weird to me that they wouldn't throw up all of the photos from all of the people that are doing stuff and promote it, because it promotes them, it promotes everybody that's there, and it helps out the little guy. I do notice, at least I don't see
if it's the same quality, right? Like that's
yes.
Quality is another thing too.
Yeah,
we're
that's
talking about
definitely
the same level of quality, because
you don't like it's not owed to anybody for you to fucking throw up bullshit, shitty like bird photos that were taken.
And what I mean by that is other toxic shit, right?
Yeah.
I don't mean by like actual photo quality. I mean like, is the other account they're resharing, like not quality isn't like picture quality. I'm saying like literally, are they good human beings? Are they not toxic? Do they provide content to the community?
So like don't go sharing fucking kicking Mustangs bullshit because he's a douche. Or don't go share like, you've got content creators that are very clearly dickheads. Us.
Yeah.
That's why nobody shares our shit, because they all know better. But
we haven't been making shit.
Yeah, you have to
make content to share it.
But
let me just nip that one in the ass real quick.
Yeah, Cole, you toxic idiot.
Yeah, no, right?
What the fuck, Cole? What the fuck, Cole?
I'm not sorry. I'd like to take this moment to apologize to fucking nobody. Give me your belt.
So, Daniel, you make a point I want to talk about, right? So I say, I wonder if event hosts like neglect the smaller pages because they don't see them. Or that's possible. But that's more realistically the real answer. What Cole just said is that they don't care. They are not. When they claim they are for the community, are they really?
Now, can I make a point right quick though?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
No, I want arguing statements.
I think we had I think this comes back to a similar discussion that we had a while back when it comes to sponsorships. These smaller guys, is their content actually good? does it have value to these event promoters? Like, there are people that go out to events, they take pictures, and I'm sorry, but they suck. They're just not good photographers by comparison, not compared to the people I work around, not your Carls, and other people who are out there taking pictures.
Thank you.
They're just,
Thank you.
it's somebody who went out and bought like a basic consumer level camera and is out there taking basic photos. They're not amazing. That's just how it is. I'm sure there's people out there that still appreciate the fact that people are out there taking pictures. They're going to share them out on Facebook because they're in the picture or whatever. But as an event promoter, if it's not a high quality picture, because they're out there paying people to take pictures, why share that over the guy that you just paid $500 to come out for a weekend to take pictures for you that look professional?
And they don't owe it to anybody. That's the other thing.
Yeah. I mean, the big names are always going to be what make you more money. So you have to create your own value, in my opinion. Now, if you're out there doing a good job and they're just like shunning you for some other reason, that's different. But if you're the new guy on the block and you're just getting started and your pictures aren't that great, like, don't expect to immediately be exalted, to the top of the
Don't
altar.
immediately jump in because people do have toxic mindsets when they come to the community.
Well, because Wayne
That's why.
Gassman was at one point in time paid by MS to video their events and take photos, and he absolutely deserved it, and he absolutely deserved to get paid for his quality work because he has a fantastic portfolio of good quality of work.
Yeah.
And I know there were some photographers out there that thought they deserved that spot. No, you didn't. He did. He worked for it. He got it, and that's where a lot of that talk jealousy. And, people get jealous, people get angry. It happens.
Right.
Unfortunately, there's no way to avoid that. But there's no reason why those pages shouldn't have been like, hey, this was a dope shot. I'm going to go ahead and share it too.
Yeah. Well, and just know that you're always opening yourself up to that. That's just the rules of social media. You share something, somebody can take and do whatever they want with it. It sucks.
Exactly.
But
And if we are allowed.
I mean, if you choose to enter that space, so just be ready for it because it happens. I mean, it's only happened to me once since I started posting like drawings and stuff where somebody, without crediting me, just took my image and reposted it. But it was,
And that's just straight up wrong.
yeah.
Right.
Well, and it was taken down within, I think, the hour.
Right.
Well, speaking of using anybody else's images, you guys want to hear something funny that happened to me last week?
Okay.
So I've been catfished twice now, or 3 times now by the same guy. My wife got a text message. My wife got a text message from somebody that we know, unfortunately, who was like, hey, I've been sitting on this for a couple of days. I want to let you know your husband's on Bumble. I was like, McFucking excuse me? What? Went and found it. My buddy made a fake girl account. We matched with the dude, and we fucking, dude, we could taste him. He was right there. It's the same fucking kid. He uses a Google phone number. He's based out of Italy, Texas, and he knows me somehow, or at least knows me well enough to know like basic shit about me. But essentially he gets on there, he creates fake Bumbles, he creates fake Tinders, and he gets nudes, and causes hell for me because for some reason he spoofs his location. So it's like kind of near or around where I am. So my wife occasionally gets a text and it's like, your husband's a cheating piece of shit and he's on Bumble. I'm like, no, bitch, I'm on Grindr. God damn. Fuck you talking about?
Anyway,
Sorry, I know that's off into a left wing, but I somebody stole my pictures and didn't credit me. God damn it.
Right.
Shit.
yeah, the exact same thing.
Okay. To Daniel Radcliffe's note here, to play the devil's advocate, similar to
Say
what Corey
Daniel
is saying.
Radcliffe.
Or wow,
And that's
dyslexia. Holy shit.
Easy there.
You're
Harry
a wizard,
Potter.
Harry.
Yeah.
Dyslexia. I'm so sorry, Daniel.
You're
All
a
right,
wizard,
all right,
Daniel.
Read it. You're dyslexic, Carl.
Okay. Similar to what Corey's saying, the event holder may see it as more profitable to share more known photographers as their equipment or skills are smaller pages don't have, which makes sense. I've learned from Northern Front 3 that is something smaller pages get phenomenal pictures. A smaller page went and got one of my favorite pics I've ever taken.
Yeah. Then share it.
Bingo.
I mean, and that's how they grow. I'm not saying you're not capable. Maybe bringing up the equipment is a bad choice. I'm not saying that they're not capable of being good when they start out. I'm just saying it's going to be harder for them to get recognized when they're first starting out.
Correct, because the community
Yes,
doesn't understand the concept of
but there are
actually
also
supporting the
really bad
community.
photographers out there on the airsoft field. That's just, it is what it is.
Yeah. That's
There are.
true.
I mean, there's terrible ones. There's people out there getting great shots with cell phones. I know that's like the bad thing to say, but I mean, there are people out there that just know how to frame up a shot. And then there's some people that don't. There's some people that don't know how to color grade. There's some people that do. So, I mean, Daniel Castro took my favorite photo of all time. That's also been the most popular photo I've ever posted. Like, that guy knows how to frame up a shot. He knows how to color grade. He knows how to do all that stuff. AMS worked with him for a really long time with Milsim Media. And
got ganked.
yeah, and that's why they recognized him. I mean, the guy did good work. So it's just I mean, if you're in it to get recognized, I mean, good luck.
You got the wrong mindset going in.
Yeah, good.
And
good
remember,
luck.
if this is something you're going into and you're trying to get into and you're trying to become like marketable for this, it's a sales pitch too. You have to be marketable on your own terms.
Yeah.
You can't be out there you can take fantastic photos, but if you're a total twat the entire time, nobody's going to want to work with you.
Well,
Toxic
and
to the
don't
community.
rely on a community to pick you up.
Yeah.
I mean, airsoft is full of photographers. It's going to be a hard one to bust
Correct.
into to go out there and make money. Maybe go out there and take pictures of Mustangs drifting. I don't know, or
It works for me.
yeah. I mean, there's a million different things you can get into. Like the guy that did the behind the scenes footage for my movie, he's a photographer and he goes to all these like weed rallies and stuff. Like he's like the High Times guy. So
Dude, he did such a good fucking
he did a phenomenal job doing behind the scenes for a movie, but that's
seeing
not
his high time
that's not
shit.
his
I
thing.
never would have known that he could do BTS like that. Yeah.
But
so build a
Go ahead,
portfolio outside of airsoft and then maybe carry it over.
correct. And that's
Or
just to be
art.
clear with everybody, that's exactly how I started, right? I started my business venture in airsoft, realized that I could step into other fields. Here we are, right? 3 years later.
Now we're making
So,
movies.
well, yeah. But my
Which, Carl,
point,
we got to get you on one soon.
yeah, I'm still more of a behind the scenes guy. I don't know if I got the jawline for it, but
No, I mean,
Yeah.
we can get you in the behind the scenes. We know a director. I mean, all you
Yeah.
got to do is fondle his nuts a little bit.
yeah, that's true.
Or Punk will do it for you. Punk's the fluffer.
But my point to summarize what you guys just listened for the last 10 minutes, if not to put myself on a pedestal here, but when I look at other people's quality content that is the same level as mine, and they are not resharing it and they're only sharing their clicks or their own personal work, you can kind of see where their headspace is at with their community. Just saying.
Well, and to kind of on a personal note, like there's tons of other airsoft podcasts. We've shouted them out before. I've been on Task Force podcast. We've shot the shit with the Gorilla guys in our very early days when we saw them at Copperhead. Like, we don't shout them out all the time because they don't need it. And frankly, it's not owed to them from us, but we do talk about them. They're good guys. Go watch their shit, then come back and watch ours.
Correct.
But there's more than enough love to go around, especially when we're splitting up days. And I think Task Force goes on Saturdays, Gorilla goes on whenever they want to hang out. They're even less consistent than we are, but they've been doing it for like fucking 15 goddamn years, so they can do whatever they
Remember
want.
when they had John Liu on there, and that was.
They like him. They like him, man.
I remember that episode. That was great.
Some
Yeah.
people
Well,
do.
some people like people that
Some people
suck.
think he's disgusting.
But they're good dudes. I've always had a good time around them, and they do a good show. So fucking, that's very simple shit. Will we ever share like one of their episodes on our page? Probably not. Just because we hardly share our own shit.
Yeah, and Cole makes a good point. Is like, right? Nobody owes you anything when it comes to resharing this stuff, but you can kind of see where somebody's headspace is at in the community. That's my
Appreciate it when
point.
they do.
Yes, exactly. And I will say the airsoft community, compared to a lot of the communities I've been working with lately, is a lot better at that than what I'm dealing with now. 100%.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we've got that.
yeah. So there's your
What else we got?
knowledge subconscious bomb drop.
Punk,
Sometimes
what do you got?
I was going to say sometimes some people mistake the word community for customer.
Yes.
Boom.
Bingo.
But, there's a fine line there.
Yeah. I've had guys walk past my booth at AMS events with a $2,000 pretend rifle, and they'll make nasty smirks about a $12 t-shirt.
Yeah.
Until I motherfuck them from the other side of the table.
And I'm like, support me, community. No. I'm not gonna lie. The
You
airsoft,
said you'd buy
no,
my
they-
shirt.
The airsoft community has taken really good care of me and my company. I can't complain. I don't do a whole lot of retail sales, so I never really expect it whenever I go out to those things. But it is funny whenever they're like, "Oh, $15."
Are you gonna have any new shirts for Copperhead?
So right now it is post COVID. It's super hard to get t-shirts. So I have to do a lot of shopping around to try and get stock. If I can do it, yeah, absolutely. I'll probably bring like 3 designs. I won't bring like the 10 that I normally do, but I want to come up. What I want to start doing is using my artwork that I'm actually drawing and
I was
putting
about to
out
say,
there,
maybe.
and using that to make shirts and see how those do. So I'd like to get 3 of those done before, but again, it depends on availability.
Maybe a new ASAP shirt
No,
or ASA shirt.
No.
Let
No,
me
I
give you
do-
money to make shit. You piece of crap.
no. I mean, Punk designed it. He should do it.
Oh, he does have the print press now. Doesn't
Yeah.
I do.
He? Oh, he's
So
spicy.
now
No,
we
but
get to
he's
now we get
busy
to poop
making
on him when
small
he
projects.
doesn't do it.
Dude, I got one of Punk's shirts.
Dude,
oh my God,
I've had a couple
love
people
it.
hit me up for stickers recently, and I haven't. It's been like a month. I haven't mailed out shit. There's like a bag of stickers in my car, and I keep fucking getting.
Oh.
There's not. I don't know what it is about fucking Texas. There is not a close post office anywhere.
Can you not do scheduled pickups?
I could if I decided to figure.
If
out
he
how
could
to work.
read, yeah.
Yeah,
games
dude.
with
Dude,
If I
there's-
could-
let me tell you about this app. There's this thing called the fucking internet, right? And
Right.
and on the fucking internet, you can
I've
have
owed Punk
fucking
a
shit.
QRF mod dude for like 6 months now. For anyone who doesn't
And
know,
you
he's
can
so
just
mad at
have
me.
them pick it up from your fucking house.
Crow Shadow, yeah. Corey, I think Corey. I'll definitely be at Conquest of Avalon.
We're
for
all
Royal
trying to
Tactics.
go if that's going to be the event. That's yeah.
Hopefully,
Yes,
hopefully.
I'd like to be out there.
Yeah, it's a good time. I am upset that I'm going to miss Rainier games for the first time in like 8 years, but
Yeah.
I was recommitted.
Ranger games is always kind of it's hit or miss for me. It's a really
I
cool
love it.
field.
It's one of my
It just
favorite
it always
ones.
it always plays weird.
You get, at least it used to be that like you got more of like the homeboys at Rainier games because it was like
Mhm.
more of a fun event. It got a little more intense recently, but I always have a good time with it. Punk,
Brandon
you've got
Wilbanks.
some new hoodies,
Real
don't
quick,
you?
Brandon Wilbanks asks, speaking of support, is there any link to Corey's artwork for his page? Yes, you can find it on Corey's Instagram. I'll pull it up for him.
You're not allowed to share it though. Don't share it. No, I'm just joking. Share it. Claim it's yours.
So
If
Crow,
people tells you
that's-
it sucks, then definitely take credit for it.
Bro,
Then-
that's snipers in like
I'm
a
good.
million fucking pieces. Both of them are. I should have a new build by then, hopefully, if I can get in contact with Zero or if Cass, who built me a striker and is apparently driving it down. So, but yeah, they're in pieces. I just got through moving, so they're in pieces in a box, like back over there somewhere. I'll get them back together. You can use it. And then there for Corey's shit.
Oh, can you see that? You can't really see it, can
No,
you?
no,
Oh,
focus.
yeah,
Oh,
there
is
you
that the new one?
go. Yeah. It's like
Oh.
90% of the way done. Oh,
like
and then I just there we go.
Kalinsky? The SCP shit?
Yes, I'm working on a Kalinsky drawing for when we hit 10 million.
Fuck yeah.
Sick.
Overlord is
can-
really, really close to hitting 10 million views.
I cannot.
That's
wait
awesome.
for Siege and fucking Ten of Swords to drop.
God, dude, I know.
I'm geeking.
I bet you Ten of Swords comes out before Siege. that'll be my luck. It's so frustrating, man. Like post production is the worst thing ever because you know I can move as fast as I want to on the things that I know how to do, but just don't know how to do that gall dang sound.
Yeah, dude. Cross that over me and James. Oh, sweet. Yeah, so some of the True Aim guys and Caber are coming to Avalon. That'll be a lot of fun.
Oh,
All
awesome.
those dudes. Great fucking peeps.
Yeah.
Caber recently was been posting a lot of shit about his him banning kids from the field for wearing hoodies when he specifically stated like 9 times not to because of the heat and because they'll fall out. And they're getting like really butthurt because they got banned for wearing a hoodie. And he's like, fuck you. I told you like 19 times it's 110 degrees outside. You can't wear a hoodie during summer play on this one specific field. There's
Kinda
3 other
valid.
fields you can wear them on.
Yeah.
Read the rules.
The band hammer.
Sometimes you gotta drop it on it. Daniel's asking about Splitgate. No Splitgate for me. It looks way too sweaty. But the new Halo and the new Battlefield. Oh,
Ooh,
yes.
we definitely gonna be playing that.
Yeah, a lot of buzz with a new Battlefield.
Dude, there's a
Yes.
fuck crew ready for the new Battlefield. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Um, Jacob from Task Force has said still we'll have released 2 movies before the APL drops a single fucking full episode. Yeah, I saw something about like now they're saying next October.
Guys,
Tristan,
remember,
weren't they supposed to fucking refund you like 6 months ago?
remember,
Who are they
they're
refunding? Everybody.
Tristan was dicking them down on fucking Instagram for a while.
they're for
to
the
refund him.
community.
They're for this dick. They ain't for anything.
Oh man, dude,
Like,
everybody saw that coming from so far away.
We're here to reimagine what airsoft is supposed to be.
And again, some really good people were involved in that. That are
sucks to
friends
be
of ours, and
Dude, and it was a good concept. They just
it's a good concept. It was the poorest of executions, and it was done by somebody who was not looking to make a good product. It was
Who
looking
had the-
for somebody
they
that
had-
was trying to make a quick sell.
They had the best hype man. They had the best.
No, he was not.
No, they had the best
He was
hype
not.
man.
bro,
He
all press is good press, bro.
sold it.
I know this. I'm from the fight game.
Oh man,
You see that they've got a new fucking fight promotion now, like their old one's defunct, I guess.
Triton or whatever.
Like, no, it's a different one now. It's got some different name. Who knows? I don't want to give them any more fucking time. That shit
I
was
kind of
disgusting.
yeah, you ruined my night. I kind of totally forgot that existed until just now.
That's
It's so bad. It's and again, I do think it is a good idea, but that guy, man,
they just fucked it. They botched it. Well, the problem was you had people
I
coming
miss
from
him.
outside of Airsoft that saw a money grab.
I need to
Not-
send him a DM.
Oh God, please don't.
Oh,
Please
No.
don't. I don't.
there's
Well,
still
I don't have
humans.
the. I don't have the
There's
mental
still humans,
fucking
Eric.
bandwidth.
They're
I
still
think what they
humans.
got, they got that part of the community that is so desperate to be known, and they grabbed those guys and told them they were going to be on a show. And then the rest of the community that's kind of in the similar boat gave them $25, and that was the end of it. There was no more effort put into it than that.
Hmm.
Because I don't know if y'all remember the free episode and how horrible the visuals were, how horrible the audio was. Like,
Yeah.
Which
It
did
was
not
bad.
stand up to the quality of work that was being put in. It was just I think it was
No,
edited
it was
by-
the worth of quality that was promoted, just like Corey said.
And we talked about it before. There was obviously there was money spent because
Yes.
to have all the lighting and everything, and that I know they used an airsoft field, but I think they did some stuff to kind of prep it. I mean, if we know anything from making movies, it's that it does cost a lot of money to do anything.
Hell yeah,
like
it
that.
does.
Yeah.
So
I just dropped $400 on filters and I almost cried, but then I realized how much better it makes everything.
yes,
bro. Don't talk to me about dropping money on stupid shit because I am the reigning champ right now. As of the
Oh,
last
dude.
week, I think
Well,
Corey's probably the all time.
I bought 10-spoke directional wheels that make my car look Japanese. What do you mean?
Okay, you are dumber than me. I'm sorry.
yeah, that's dumb. What a dumb thing you did.
it
looks Yeah.
cool though.
Thanks. I know.
Carl's like it lowers and it goes ubu. Oh my god.
Jeez.
So on maybe the topic of some shit we're trying to that we keep talking about this. We keep saying we're gonna do this. We never actually do because we don't have fucking time. Has anybody been watching the Marvel What If stuff?
Yes.
What'd you think?
I suck. I'm out.
I like the animation style.
I really did.
It seemed to be decently written.
Mhm.
I was okay with it.
Yeah.
I like
And,
it. People
I mean,
were
it,
talking
wa-
about
it didn't.
was-
It didn't blow me away, but
it wasn't He-Man where they just like beat you over the head with feminism, but like
Oh my
it would make
God.
it would make sense that you would be getting comments like that in the 1950s and 40s. Like totally makes sense to me that dudes would be like, "You're a woman, you can't do shit." Doesn't matter. if you're
yeah.
8 feet
But if
tall."
Marvel made it and it took place in 2021, they do the exact same thing. That's just how it is. But I mean, it does kind of have its place in that time period for sure.
Jacob, tell Nasty not to blow any money on cigars because I'll bring the humidor out for the boys.
Mhm.
I always got good stuff. I got to hook up down here. So
Got any
Cole,
more
you
questions?
actually got me into smoking on cigars now. Yeah.
I haven't.
Damn
Now that we're moved in, I need to. I've got a dope little back patio set up that I need to have one. Hi, Zoe.
No, I enjoyed the first episode. I thought it was really good. I thought the storytelling was. I think storytelling wise, they did a really good job. They told a good story in a short amount of time.
Yeah, I'll say as compressed as it is. Yeah,
and animation was pretty rad. And you know enough of Marvel cinematic lore now that you kind of can fill in the gaps where it missed out. But it was pretty good. Like Corey, it didn't really blow me away, but I enjoyed it.
Daniel's asking about Broken Home. Is it Broken Home 10 this year?
It's the last one.
The last
one.
melon.
Shit, we gotta go to that.
Which that thing probably should have died about 5 years ago, along with all the kids that fell out.
Broken Home has a very special place in my heart.
I love it, dude. But it is
big event. It was where I met all the AMS homies. I'm gonna have to go to. When is it? When is somebody? Daniel, put in the chat when fucking Broken Home 10 is, because I've got to put that on my schedule.
Hey Brandon, Castro actually gave me my first cigars too. I didn't know what
he worked at a cigar shop for a while, right?
Yeah. He's the godfather of the cigar world as far as I'm concerned, because he's the one that got me into him too.
Yeah.
October.
Shout out to Castro.
Yeah, James, we'd love to meet you at Broken Home 10. Yeah, so it's on October 9 through 10. I'll try to make that.
It's in my backyard, so normally I'll make it out there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably the only other AMS event I'm going to be able to make this year. Catch you at the Fatco tent. Oh, right. Ryan's got a tent now. That's fucking dope.
Yeah, he does. Does he do teching out there, or is he just selling guns?
He just teching on site and selling full builds. I think.
Keeps yelling at me because I haven't sent him my Fatco back for some updates.
He yells at me. You need to send him your fucking Fatco back. Did you get the MCX yet?
Me?
Yeah.
No, man, I'm poor.
Yeah, I started selling a whole bunch of shit. I posted my HPA 870 for sale. A whole bunch of shit.
I saw that, but hey, check this out. Hold on. Let me get mine out because I did a modification to it.
Y'all ever check the YouTube chat? Oh God, here we go.
Are we live on YouTube right now?
Yeah.
Because I have no clue how any of this works. Cole's in charge.
I'll look at it right now.
I'm excited.
Oh, I'm sure it's people just telling us we suck because we're ignoring them on YouTube.
In the chat, it says right there. You dumb fucks.
What?
It has a little emblem of what chat it's from.
Oh, in the comments?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. Okay. Can we respond through here though?
Yeah.
I don't think I can. I think you can.
I think you can because you have the power.
I always have the power, but I did a little mod to my MCX.
Ooh. So you didn't like the collapsible buttstock?
No, fuck, it sucks balls. But this, I stole this straight from Fat Kid. This fucks.
Yeah, so that looks pretty sick.
I'm a big fan of that. That's nasty.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? What's going on in the YouTube chat? Something crazy going on?
Oh,
no, I think we just
but it's answered a lot of questions that people have already asked.
Yeah, the buffer tube attachment on that is fucking amazing, and I love it. And it
looks good.
I saw Fat Kid do it first, and then I was like, "Hey, girl, how do I steal that?"
Yeah. With me having a new schedule, though, I think I'm gonna be able to start attending more events again.
Nice.
Because it used to be that I was burning 4 to 5 days worth of leave to go to an event. So now that I'm off weekends, I can probably get away with burning just 2 days.
For me, there's nothing close is the problem. People are talking about Go Airheads is a local field that's quote unquote making a comeback, and I need to check it out. And actually, Derek has even talked about it, about going. So I'm like, if it's got Derek's interest, that's interesting.
Where is the Grand Inquisitor of the Boogaloo? In undisclosed locations in Colorado?
Yes. Wait, Go Airheads or Derek?
Derek.
Yeah, undisclosed locations in Colorado.
Yeah,
for sure.
He's just rolling around in his little buggy out in the mountains all the time.
I know he makes me really jealous every time I look at a photo.
It is.
I did buy that last hoodie though. Not gonna lie.
I like the other one, the actual Fiesta hoodie, but the green one looks dope.
I don't. I like the green one. I'm a basic dude.
You do. You fucking
Desert tan, OD green, AR-15. Everything else is terrible. Punk agrees. Punk's the exact same way.
I did.
He goes, hey, how's this bus feel?
Yeah.
Get under it, you
Punk
bitch.
would never mod a rifle. He would never use anything that didn't take just a standard AR-15 magazine.
Name his gun after Dave Chappelle skits.
Actually, you know what? I actually kind of do want to build just a generic build just to have it for whatever. No, I mean because there's events that
one of us.
Just shut the fuck up.
Whose picks are straight sex? Straight sex.
Right.
Who's strike sex?
Nothing straight about it. He's
Oh.
talking about Derek's pictures of him.
Oh, I
being in
thought
the
he was
mountains.
talking about Cole's grinder page. Sorry.
Oh.
Shit.
Spicy.
But yeah, anyway, I want to build a Milsim. I want to build a Milsim.
Yes.
Fucking.
It only took us 3 years.
Maxing out the
Sorry, I had to. What's up?
We've worn him down.
Speaking of supporting your boys and your cliques, you
Yeah.
can get the slaughter hoodie if you haven't already.
Yes.
I've
This
got mine.
So-
it's okay. So, fuck
I have a
everybody
question
right
for
now.
you. I have a question for you that might be a question off topic or off
Go.
camera, but go ahead. So there was a post when you sent me the shirt. I took a photo of my shirt on my car with the idea of the Slaughter Project, right? And then it became unlinked. I don't know if that was intentional from you or not. It was very weird. It was
What do you
super
mean?
weird.
He's calling
Like
me
I
out.
posted it in my story and like the link for the attachment to the Slaughter page disappeared. So I didn't know if it was an Instagram failure or something.
That had
you
to
took off the-
that had to have been 100% an Instagram failure.
Okay,
Okay,
I
I was
remember.
gonna say,
You
I
remember
don't-
saying
I don't
Carl was a
know.
terrible photographer and you would never repost.
Yeah,
that.
because I hit up Corey and I was like,
Figured.
"Yo, why is this fucking bum like attaching
Who's
my
this
shit?
Carl
Like,
guy?
Fuck this guy. I'm not reposting any of his shit."
Because
He's got connected wheels on a Mustang. That doesn't make any sense. Get him out
Yeah,
of here.
it's-
Those are Japanese on American Muscle. What the fuck?
Yeah, well, what's
What do you
everyone
guys-
sliding it?
Dude,
Sliding it around.
watching old people react to airbags is also super funny. By the way,
I've got a really quick condensed answer to this question. What do you guys think about US Airsoft post on Warzone Airsoft banning people that show negative content recorded at their field? It's lazy management. Manage your field properly. There won't be negative bullshit. Pay actual refs instead of giving 14-year-old kids a fucking candy bar and a bottle of Bio BBs to run your field.
Is there a specific video that we're referencing that I haven't seen?
Now, this Warzone Airsoft is banning people. What's funny is they're not banning cameras. They're banning people from posting cheater videos because they think it reflects negatively on the field and on the sport. And it's ridiculous. And it's not even, honestly, like we didn't bring it up or I didn't bring it up on the show just because it's a non-starter. It doesn't make any sense. There's no reason to get upset about it. It affects nobody. Continue on about your lives.
Yeah, and post anyway. What the fuck are they gonna do?
Yeah.
It's your
Daniel,
First Amendment.
you gotta give
It's your First Amendment right to fucking.
Got a point?
It's fucking.
If I could, I would ban Cole just for giving his opinions.
Fuck Cole and Carl.
Yeah,
Fuck
Carl
yes.
with his weird Mustang. I hate them both.
That's fine.
Something's wrong with his tires. I don't know what it is.
Something
It
wrong
doesn't
with
stay
it.
right.
Like this.
Now them
does
fancy
that
ass
mean?
towers, man.
They say Yoko Hama on them. That's American Muscle, goddammit.
I
Them commie
refuse.
tires.
Nitto,
I
Nitto
refuse.
tires. Okay,
Nitto's on a Mustang.
yeah, super
Whoa.
grippy boys.
By the way, we can't say Nitto too many times on live show. We'll get in
Jacob
trouble.
wants to see how he'd love to see that work. No, me too.
I mean, like I get the mindset behind it. I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to not promote toxic behavior at their field. Cool, good on them for that. There's better ways to do it.
So
Yep.
actually, here let me give you a up on how to do that. Create better content from your field, and make it sing louder than the negative. All right. If there's one negative video, make 10 positive videos about your own damn field. Market yourself better.
Or
Do better.
actively
Do
control
better.
and punish cheaters.
Do fucking better.
Refs will see cheaters on the field. Go up, talk to them. At our local fields that I've been to, DFWAP is amazing at it. 878's great at it. D14 I haven't been to in a long time. But if you go up and tell a ref, like, hey, that guy's cheating, they'll go and talk to them. And if they get told again, and if they're watching them for a little bit and the guy cheats, and even if he was cheating before, he's not going to do it while the ref's watching him. He's going to get kicked off the field. It's real simple.
I think they
Effectively
should hand
manage the
out.
field.
I think they should hand out goodie bags if people are a good sport. With little
Yeah.
bite-sized, little fun size candies, like when you were a kid at a party.
Oh my
Or
god!
just
Yes.
have fun.
don't want
And the
airsoft
ghost
to be
and
at
like a
that point.
Ghostbuster
God.
bag, and you get
God
like a
damn
little
it.
bro.
Like I want to
Yes!
see.
Uh,
I want to see a ref sprinting across a field to give somebody a bite-sized Snickers for calling a hit. That's what I want to see. No, good job, buddy.
Positive
You're a great
reinforcement.
sport.
This is for you, buddy. Well, that's the thing. The other thing
Just
is like
treat everyone like children.
Nobody's kept a fucking kill
no.
counter. There's not like a Call of Duty KD stat ratio that you're seeing. It's just you. Just take the fucking hit, even if he didn't call it. Whatever. Go back to spawn. Come back out again. Shoot him. He doesn't call it. You know you hit him. But just fucking call yourself out and walk back to spawn. It's a weekend game. Nobody gives a fuck.
I use that pencil, Wendell. I sharpened that pencil all the way down. Not now though. I have an iPad and an undo button. I will never use physical media ever again.
Get with the times.
I can hide how bad of an artist I actually am.
Yeah.
The computer.
All these.
The
all
future is
right.
now, old man.
If you had any
Correct.
idea how worn out that undo button would have been if it wasn't on the touchscreen.
So true.
Yeah. I've calluses on my two fingers from double tapping on the screen of my iPad.
Also, I still really what Daniel says every video has a KDR. Like I still want to see Punk's idea of a video where like it's not you shooting anybody, it's you getting hit and then walking back to spawn and like turning the camera on at the wrong moment where you're just like
Depressed.
It's just
the
the first
gameplay, just you
person.
being like, fucking
Yeah.
shit, it's hot out here.
Well,
Walking back
okay,
to
so no. So I think random
First
guy
world problem complaints. Oh, God.
Random guy Kev, I think, did a video montage of just nothing but him getting hit.
yeah, it's his
I
Christmas
wanna-
special. He does it
I
every
wanna-
year.
No, I want to see something where it's just off the thing where they just they were just it cuts on at the worst moment where you're just talking about some first world shit. Yeah, that's the one I want.
Just take it a step farther. It's just you driving home from the field, just cussing. You get home, you open up like a bottle of whiskey, you get drunk, you like kick your dog around a little bit.
It's just
Oh,
you.
no.
It's just you lip singing to all the metal you think you're cool when you drive
Like
to the
missing
field.
every other fucking phrase.
Yeah, you're like,
Super
"Ooh, yeah."
emotional music.
Just it's some like
Oh,
it's some like
God.
basic Disturbed or some shit.
Well,
Yeah.
it's like
It's
what
Avril
was that-
Lavigne is what it is.
Dude, what was the last
Some
scene
41.
in-
Real
One
punk
of the last
music.
scenes in Ten of Swords is like this really intense fucking scene, and this kid Albie is selling the shit out of it. But I'm back like hiding behind out a camera view, and this car's driving by blasting. Da-na-na-na-na-na. You hear it? It's God, I hope it's one of the unedited videos because it's so fucking funny. He's just like selling this really intense scene here, making my way downtown.
Dude, it's such a weird demographic in Ogden.
Oh yeah, it's
It's
all
mo-
Mormons and
It's
ex-Mormons.
Mormon punk. It's weird. I didn't know Mormon punk was a thing.
I didn't know it was a
Creativity,
thing
though.
either.
It
Fucking
is.
A.
It's a
That's
it's a
cool.
thing.
Too. Well, fuck it. Yeah. Anybody else got anything? I think it's
Well,
good.
like I
Good
said, I
segue
just
to
want to
end
see. Well, I just want to see punk stuff like branched out into more shit. So go follow.
Mhm.
I
The
I
Slaughter
want my
Project,
I want
please.
my shit to get figured out so I can release some shit because I'm about to hire some people. This stuff is fucking hard. Corey, I don't know how you do this.
Not well.
Yeah,
We're
okay.
talking about self-promotion. People in the
Sweet
chat,
as- okay, no, for
Promote.
real.
yourselves.
Corey, I'm over here going like, how the I'm sitting. No shit, I have lost sleep. Going, how the fuck does Corey do everything that fucking Corey does? This isn't cool. This isn't right. This isn't fair. Who the fuck does he think he is?
Dude, he's
It's,
aggravatingly good at shit, and it's bullshit. We should beat him up. We should all
It's
just
very
like,
little,
team
very
up on
little,
him.
very little sleep and poor
Yeah,
time
okay.
management.
Yeah. Okay, same. So you guys, I want to release shit so fucking bad, but I am having a hard time figuring out basic shit. So bear with me because it'll get better, I swear.
Are you still planning to release a scented pencil?
A scented pencil?
Yeah.
I don't understand the reference.
Tear
You never
flavored
had those at your
condoms.
student store?
No, I
What?
didn't go to college.
And no, in elementary school. You moron.
And I'm
No
not
wonder you
terrible.
don't-
Wait, no, wait,
It's
okay,
fine.
hold
They
on.
had, like,
Oh, they
Reese's-
give them at
Dude,
they
had,
give
like,
them out
Reese's-
at elementary school. Hold on a
Yeah.
second. They give them out at elementary school. First of all, what fucking elementary school were you going to? And second of all, scented pencil seems like some dumb shit you'd see in a fucking UW store. Fucking, I don't know. Shit.
Oh God.
So nobody ever buy any of Punk's scented pencils. Kind of a dick. I'll be
He's
releasing
kind of
my own line of scented pencils. And it's going to smell like the dump I'm going to take on his pillow next time I scratch and sniff.
Oh my God.
Holy fucking shit.
I'm crying. I'm crying.
Anyway,
I just gave you
Yeah.
$1 million idea, Dick.
Why don't
Yeah,
you be
threw it all
fucking
away.
grateful?
Fuck.
Fuck me.
I'm sweaty now.
We're out of here. Later.
Peace.